DC's R&B station is Magic 102.3. It's the DC girl, April Watts, and I told you that I had an amazing interview coming up. And joining me via telephone are the director and lead actor for the critically acclaimed film Middle of Nowhere. We have Ava DuVernay and Omari Hardwick. Hey guys, how are you?
How you doing?
Hey, April. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to talk to the Magic audience.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you for having us on.
Okay, so we don't have a lot of time, so Ava, let's get right into it. You're the first black woman to win the Best Director Award at Sundance. Now, you may want to be modest, but I'm going to brag on you. That's a huge deal, lady.
Hey, it's a good thing. It gives more attention to our film. It's all about the movies. It's all about the films, and we're just pleased that Middle of Nowhere is out in D.C., Legal Gallery Place.
Now, this is your second feature film. Tell the Magic audience what the Middle of Nowhere is all about and why they should go out and see it.
Middle of Nowhere is a love story. It's a beautiful love story with beautiful black people being real and complex and nuanced. And it's about a woman, a sister named Ruby, whose husband is unexpectedly incarcerated. Her husband is played by the great Omari Hardwick, and it's about their relationship, their love affair, and how they keep it together.
This is the second time you've worked with Omari. Do you guys have like a great relationship, or did it just happen that way?
Omari, what do you think?
I think we got one of those relationships where, like when kids go down to open gifts during the Christmas time and they wait for their best friend. I think I can't open gifts unless Ava's right there next to me.
Aw, that's amazing. Okay, Omari, I saw the trailer and it looks like there's some great acting going on. Tell me about your character. Who is he?
Derek is that brother that really is madly in love with a woman and committed to her in every way possible except for the one way, and that is in terms of being responsible. So he makes some choices prior to them saying death do part, and those choices come back to haunt him. Now she's in this position of trying to decide whether to remain with this brother who's now incarcerated.
And that's something that a lot of black women are currently dealing with, so it's very, very pointed. If you're just tuning in, we are talking to Ava DuVernay, the director of a critically acclaimed film, Middle of Nowhere, which is in theaters right now.
Sundance award-winning Best Director, Ava DuVernay.
Break it down, Omari, break it down. And that voice you're hearing is the incredibly handsome and talented lead actor of the film, Omari Hardwick. I want to get back to you, Omari. We've seen you in huge Hollywood blockbusters like The A-Team. I can go on, but I won't. Why is it important to you, other than your great relationship with Ava, to continue doing independent films?
It's the most important. I think it's obviously important to be able to show the physicality that you're blessed with. You don't have it forever, even though Denzel is trying to beg to differ.
He's doing a good job, too.
He's doing a great job at it. And black doesn't crack, so we're aided in that way genetically. But at the end of the day, the core of who I am, the core of who someone like Paul Robeson is deep down inside just a man who wants to tell all of the stories that are within that man. And within me, there's so many different colors, In April, I've had opportunities to play those blockbuster roles, but nothing has fed my soul and fed my my desire to tell story and tell it good and reflect grandpops in the best way possible than what the independent world has allowed for me to do. And Ava has given me a template or a springboard, a trampoline of sorts, to be able to jump off and show that there's way more that meets the eye when you see me or see my work.
Spoken like a true actor. Now, Ava, unfortunately, African-American artists seem to have this burden of having to define their art. So my question to you is, do you consider yourself to be a filmmaker that sets out with the intention of making black movies, or do you make films about the human experience which happen to be black?
Well, Omari and I talk a lot about this, and all the artists that collaborate with us on the film, we're all, black artists, and everyone has their different view about it. Some black filmmakers don't like to be called black filmmakers. They just want to be called filmmakers. I'm a black woman filmmaker, and that's what I call myself. That's how I identify myself. Everything that I do is through the lens of my personhood, which is as a black woman, and so I don't shy away from it. I embrace it. I think it's what makes the films that I make unique, and everyone has their unique perspective, and I'm proud of it. So, call me a black lady filmmaker, and we'll be good.
All right, you black lady filmmaker, congratulations Congratulations to you, and of course to you as well, Omari. Much success, and please, one last time, tell the Magic audience when and where they can see your film.
It's imperative that people check it out this weekend. We're at the Regal Gallery Place. These are small African-American films that are distributed by hand by our black distribution company and firm, and we're not a studio. We can't stay there longer than you support it. So we're asking folks to go to the Regal Gallery Place, Chinatown, to see the film this weekend. Omari Hardwick, amazing performance. Imiati Coronati, #1 at the box office in independent films last weekend. Oprah's been tweeting about it. Great reviews. What else can we say? Check it out.
Awesome. Thank you so much. The Middle of Nowhere. Take care, guys.
Thanks, April. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Go see the film, and of course, keep it where you got it. Just 7 minutes away from Jaheim.